Hello viewers and welcome to my new Let's Play. This is your humble host Josh24214 and today we're going to be starting playing Hard West. And Hard West is basically an XCOM like game with Oregon Trail with an Oregon Trail flair. So this game has like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters long, and each one is a scenario, and it mixes up certain elements. And you know what? It does play like XCOM, but it does and it doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it, so yeah, we're gonna play a fresh new game, going through all the chapters here. And maybe after all that, there's one new another campaign, Scars of Freedom, and it's like a complete, it's still XCOM, but we'll get to that eventually. So, first off, we're going to be doing basically our first chapter. Chapter 1, Hard Times. Your journey on the Oregon Trail is halted by harsh realities of the West. You find temporary solace in the gold trade, but bad times are just around the corner. Soon you will be forced to make choices that will shape your destiny forever. So we're going to restart, and we're going to play this on a smaller... Easy is a smaller challenge, but a challenge nonetheless. Normal, a challenge but fair. Hard, painful for veterans of turn-based tactical genre. And you know what? We're gonna do this on hard. With combat injuries, your characters gain debuffs when damaged badly, but over time they grow stronger for the experience. And we're gonna no gameplay mods. Additional features that allow you to customize your Hard West experience. We're just gonna play on vanilla, and let's get into this. Like this all these 8 these scenarios do have a story, but it just takes a while for the story to kick in. So let's enjoy Hard Times. Let's get started.
The Old West was a hard place. The only thing in abundance was poverty and firearms. Combine alcohol and hopelessness with greed, envy, lust, and pride, and death is often the result. Crude cabins stood alone in the wilderness, cut off from the outside world. People knew to mind their own business, but isolated, they grew ignorant and superstitious. Some said the devil walked the earth, said lost souls haunted and possessed the living, pushing them past the edge of sanity. In this harsh and dangerous country, no one had it easy, including your family. You were 6 years old when you traveled the Oregon Trail with your mother and father. Food was scarce, and your father, despite being a fine tracker and a crack shot, failed to find any game. It was as if every animal on the trail was spooked by some evil force. Your old man found a small village and tried to trade equipment for food, but this village was overrun by outlaws. They took your mother and decided to trade you and your father to white slavers. But he managed to break free, told you to hide, and set out to save her.
Alright, so that's basically our mission right now. They took your mother away. Could father still save her? So yeah, we officially start, mostly in all the chapters, we always start with a firefight, so let's get started. Do you want to play the tutorial? We promise it's short and useful. And yeah, for those who aren't playing, learning the ropes. So yeah, let's do this. Hard West is turn-based, you see. In this mission, your father must rescue your mother, who's been kidnapped by evil men. You can only move within the range indicated. So yeah, it's a tutorial, but I'd like to go through the tutorial in this. Cover. Cover is indicated by shield icons. Always stay in cover. There is half cover and full cover. Half cover and full cover. Full cover provides the best protection, so you always have to be in full cover. You have detected an enemy. All characters marked with the red shield icons are enemies. This enemy is out in cover, so your shot will be very effective. So shot. This basically Hard West. Chance of hit is based on the character's aim ability. So chance to hit is 70, damage is 4, no cover for those outlaw. Action points. Most actions require action points. Each character starts combat with 2 action points. Shooting typically uses up all remaining action points. When all of your characters are out of AP, the enemy turn starts. So it is just basically XCOM. Luck. Each character has a certain amount of luck. High luck protects from enemy shots, but when they miss, luck depletes. When enemies are in cover, bypass their protection by flanking them. So, it's just telling you about XCOM mechanics. When enemies are in cover, they bypass their protection by flanking. And just do the same. Remember to reload often. Many weapons reload only a couple of rounds at a time. So for our 6-shooter here, reload the active weapon within 2 rounds. It only costs 1 action point, so we're just going to reload. Shadow spotting. In broad daylight, you can locate enemies by their shadows. You can even shoot them if you have an unobstructed line of fire. Some materials like cloth and foliage can be shot through, so that's a good tip to know. So we see someone there with an outlaw for 60%. There we go. Okay. You ran out of luck and are bound to be shot. You must take better cover. You can use objects in the environment to create more effective cover. So if we hover our mouse over this, we can make more cover. It'll use up all our action points, but we get full cover out of the deal. Okay, the red bar shows your hit points. When hit, your luck partly replenish. And why we only got 1, it's because there's damage. Oh, no, I'll explain. Clicking on the character select. So we have only our 6 shooter. That normal damage is 4, half cover is 2, and full cover is 1. That's how that works for damage. Okay, you have several abilities at your disposal. Some abilities require luck. So like fanning will cost up all of our action points. Fanning fires 3 bullets in quick succession. Chance to hit 29%. So, and we'll be only hitting for There we go. That's it for the tutorial. You're on your own now. So I guess there's no more. Okay. Okay. I think we're supposed to go and open this box here.
She was nowhere to be found. He saw the box.
Oh.
What was in it? The simple wooden box contained a head. Your mother's head.
God damn it.
Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. The dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell.
And mission complete. So that's our first mission. So yeah, our narrator is basically death. If only you're progressing. If only your progressing prospecting was lucky enough, you could get back on the Oregon Trail again. And now the second half.
You and your father were alive, but all your supplies were destroyed. No way you'd make it to Oregon now. Your father decided to stay put and build a life right there. Many years passed, and you grew up. You became a man.
And this is what I meant by Oregon Trail style. After the fight. So the two of you took over the ruined railroad company buildings and tried your hands at farming. The soil was dry and the land was dangerous. You spent 10 long years scratching out an existence from the dirt. Now you were grown, you figured the two of you should try the Oregon again. It's what Mother would have wanted. Gold, who would have thought? They find it here, and just when you need cash for your journey. Time to strike it rich and get out of town before the outlaws and madmen showed up. They always do. The masked man controlled all the gold mining. His henchmen sold you a license that let you run 9 progressing operations. So yeah, so right now, this is our campaign. So we only have 9 mining licenses. So this is basically what we're stuck with. So our big core mechanic for this scenario is involving the mining. So let's see what our characters. Father. We only start with 2 characters. The first is Father. Father was a responsible, law-abiding man, the best role model a kid could have. He never lost hope, no matter what the hard, unforgiving West dished out. Warren is our second character. That's you. After Mother died, you had to grow up fast. You were always impulsive, courageous, and wild at heart. You always believed in doing the right thing, no matter the consequences, and you never pulled your punches. So we only start with 35 gold, and our characters only have the 6-shooter. Mine gold until your license oh god, this is goddamn ugly. So we have the ugly ditch, the marrow, the neighbor's house. So let's check out the marrow. You notice a young native woman with a basket picking flowers and carefully selecting herbs, initially startled by your arrival. She then offered you healing herbs for sale. You bought the herbs for 35 bucks. You inspected the basket and decided to seek out healing plants on your own. Observant and lucky, you picked the correct herbs. So it takes some luck, but we get some dried healing herbs. And I'll probably fix the graphical errors in this. Yeah, it is pretty bad, so I'll probably fix it in the next video. The ugly ditch. Everyone said there was a placer gold down in the ditch, but most of it was buried deep under the hard rock. So we can choose which ones we want to do. You rinsed, excavated, and mined. We can even upgrade this to get a much better result. So we only have 15 bucks, so You collected placer gold deposits by rinsing gravel and sand in a flat metal pan. And prospecting cost 15, gained you 31, difference 16 bucks. Everyone said, okay, we're gonna. Right now, we could haul some big loot of gold, but we can only do the panning once and that's it. So we could spend our luck on 40 bucks. Maybe we could get more gold, but most likely we won't. So let's check out the neighbor's house. It looked like a nearby farmland was inhabited. You paid them a visit, and they turned out to be kind people. You exchanged pleasantries and customary promises to help one another. More importantly, you met Florence, their beautiful, kind-hearted daughter. All you exchanged were a few glances, but you found yourself smitten. Not interested in prospecting themselves, the neighbors tipped you off about a couple of promising spots.
From the day you first laid eyes on Florence, she was all you could think about. It wasn't just desire that she inspired in you. It was the way she saw the best in you, the way she made you feel.
So I guess, yeah, she's going to be a more prominent member. So let's check out the prospector camp. Prospectors led by Alexander Kane had been collecting gold using rinsing pans. Kane has vast knowledge of placer gold retrieving techniques. So if we want the best for rinsing, we would need $300. And we're not gonna get much gold, so you know what? I know it sounds like a stupid idea, but let's dig deeper. Let's see. Oh, we only got like $8 out of it. So yeah, that was a waste. Forge shaft. The shaft has been thoroughly exposed by the hard rock depth, but not much apart from that. So yeah, let's do the panning. And we got 35. Not bad. 20 bucks. That's not bad. Not a bad haul. So let's keep going to the other mines. The mine looked like its hard rock depths were still untouched. There was probably gold down there. So another 15. Oh, we only managed to get $5 out of it. That's fine. You heard about this place, a rich mine that collapsed years ago on top of a bunch of miners, burying them alive. Their wives and children still decorate the entrance with flowers. It looks like you can squeeze in and maybe get some gold they found. Yeah, it sounds like a good thing. As you reached the first opening, you found a skeleton with its legs crushed under a boulder. You wondered if he bled out before he died of thirst. His shirt, though stained, was still intact and of very good quality. I could get some more, but yeah, you know what? Screw it. The next cavern was crumbled and full of state air. You found a little gold, but still not much. I know it sounds stupid, but I think I should push my luck. Wounded and weary, you eventually reached to the end of the farthest tunnel, and there inside, a massive stash of gold. The air must have poisoned you, because when you went to pick it up, you hallucinated a tall man in a suit, smiling and smoking. As you turned to leave, he says, "Just so we're clear, that's mine, but you can borrow it for a while." It was all too much, and you headed back to the surface. You inched your way back to the sunlight. You heard a low rumbling all around you. You hurried, your hands trembling, heavy drops of sweat rolled down on your face. You just emerged, thinking, and then the mine collapsed behind you. Oh, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. Oh. So church. I haven't checked that out yet. And cracked skull. A powerful blow to the head indicates vertigo. -5 aim. -8 sight. And 1 less HP. And we have the cards. We have the 10 of spades, ricochet, and ace of diamonds, scavenger. Well, we'll get into that in a minute. They are just more cards with special abilities. So let's head to the church. See what they got. God may have been away on business, but Reverend Jarvis had a reputation of being a miracle worker. For a price, he could heal most serious ailments. Those with less cash could leave a tip in offering box, granting them a place in his prayers of the day. Your prayer offering surprising high price for something that might not have worked at all. For 25. I got a lot of gold. Would your offering grant awesome powers? Who knows? Blessed sight. So I could pay, you saw it healing, $50. Why not? While the healing was costly, it also proved effective. So Warren's injuries have been healed. And let's see what we got. On Warren, blessed sight. The person has been blessed with superior sight. +12 sight. So Warren is not very... Alright. I want to save all my gold and just... You know what? I'm not gonna use all the gold to get to that excavation, but most likely it'll not be good, so let's see. You extracted the deeper gold for $40. 95, $55, nice. Father worried you wouldn't make it on your own. He figured you needed protection. You disagreed, but you went along with his decision for the last time. So we have a trade outpost. Your projector was eager to exchange goods with you. Go to barter. So we can buy guns and... So we can buy guns with our gold that we got. So we got a relic. Priceless relics are soothing effects on witnessing their mindless destruction. Grants healing over time to allies in radius. Sturdy shoes. Boots of thick leather craft by talented shoemaker. +4 movement. Bloody shirt. Almost new. Just stained with blood. A little here and there. Protects from crippling injuries. And we can get a shotgun, and probably get another pair of sturdy boots, for a good 90. So let's get these two for now. Use the gold that we got, just to offer, confirm, trade. Let's go into the Mexican town. The Mexican said he'll help if you split the gold money with him. He left you a bunch of guns, some empty blessings, and a promise to send a vaquero to help you out. So we get repeater rifle unlocked at the trade. Okay, so we got a new character for our posse, Chech. As he himself often said, Chech wasn't paid to talk, but he was a competent gunfighter and didn't flinch from death. Okay. So yeah, he's our mercenary, so I guess now we have to split half the gold with the Mexican. Some guy calling himself the Mexican. The Crossroads. Let's check that out. Some folks said that Just before sunrise, there was an electric feeling out on the packed earth of the crossroads. The kind that makes your hair stand on end and sends shivers down your spine. Some swore they met a man there, well dressed and well spoken, who offered them a tempting deal. He could make you powerful in return for a piece of yourself. Alright, if this guy wants to be helpful, we'll take his offer. You felt empowered, but more than a little hollow inside. You turned to ask the man if that was normal, but he vanished. So we got something new. So, damnation, damned by the devil himself. -10 luck. Oh, for God's sake. So we only have the orchard. A man's eye, the blind man. The man's eyes have been sewn shut with a crude twine. He sat perfectly still, his gun at his holster, his stash on the ground close to you. For minutes he didn't make the slightest noise, then uttered a single slow sniff. You could have grabbed his stuff and make a run for it, but then there was that gun. I could steal the stash, but that would give me more gold, but probably shot. I do have the doctor, but it's gonna cost me $50, but you know what? Go for it. In an instant he was sprayed bullets at you. You were fast, but he was faster, hitting you with at every turn as if guided by spirits. You ran for your life until you were sure you were out of his range. So I guess there's nothing else, but and I did get some gold out of the deal, so not bad. Cracked skull again. Alright, let's head to the church. Sort out some healing. Orin is healed for $50. Alright, so defend your homestead. So let's head back home and when those two guns, the icon for the two guns show up, that means another fight's coming. The bandits were coming. It was the hour of reckoning. You took up a defensive position. So here we are, we're going to fight. So let's see what we got. So I think our tool is aim cost, so oh, he gets the shot off Cobra hide. Let me see what's different. Aim 5 for double barrel shotgun, 5.2, 6.2. I could take his gun and give him the 10 gauge, and his aim is high, so the repeater rifle. Shoot in the head, rinse, repeat. Aim +10. Damage for heat 2, don't know what heat is. Damage versus half cover 2. Damage in full cover 1. So, I think I'll give the repeater rifle to Father? And the Navy gun, that's 5. It has fanning, heat 1, damage, half cover 2, full cover 1. I'm gonna give Father the repeater rifle. He could be our sniper. Warren, I want him to be our tank. He's got a low aim, so you probably might give him the shotgun or the Cobra. So aim 5. Oh, -5, so you could just, but the damage is better. You know what? I'm gonna let him keep I'm gonna keep Chesh the Cobra. And we're gonna give Warren the double-barreled shotgun, and he'll only have the 6-shooter. And we'll give the sturdy boots to Warren, and maybe to Chase because he's our second. So we have the Western rifle, +5. Nail bomb, bloody t-shirt, almost new. Stops crippling damage. So that symbol with the boot here is probably an artifact or something like that we have to use. And ones with bottles above the boots is a item that we can use. So we can use dried healing herbs, grant health healing over time. So I'm gonna give almost everybody in the party some healing herbs. Nail bomb, a stick of dynamite refined with 9-inch nails for extra damage. Deals damage to everyone in the radius. So classic XCOM style. So we'll give Warren the nail bomb, and we'll give Father the relic if we need to. And we'll get, and yeah, we're good on weapons and items, so let's go to our cards. So the card selection, it's pretty an interesting mechanic. So we can upgrade our stats for cards in the style of poker hands, like straights, pairs, 3 pairs, full house, etc., etc. So yeah, we only have the 10 of diamonds, the 10 of spades, the red joker, the ace of diamonds, and that's it. So 10 of spades, ricochet. Bounce bullets off one or more ricochet objects. This will give us a +5 bonus. So that could be good for Father in the 10s. We could give that to our sniper. Give our sniper an aim of 75. Scavenger. You somehow find the best gun in the world on dead enemies, but then you tend to lose them. So we could give that to Warren because his luck is at 90. Or we could give him to pair with, and the red joker. Ability none. And this is basically no ability on its own, but jokers serve as wild cards for making better hands. So if we use the red joker with the scavenger, we still get a pair. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give the 2 10s to Father, and you'll get a pair. His hand bonus is +4 movement. And we'll give Warren, Scavenger, and the red joker. The red joker, being a wild card, gives us +1 HP, 2 defense, and 10 luck. Wow. So we're at 110. Okay. So we're gonna lead Chech nothing. So let's do this. Proceed to combat. You were all armed and prepared to defend your home from the bad men. And let's get started. Defend your homestead. If Chet dies, it'll cost you $200. Oh, that's dickish. So we don't know how many enemies are out there. So we have a 59 shot on a bandit, but it'll only just be a 1, so most likely this is going to be set up. So can't really do much on Father's turn. I'm gonna send Father upstairs. If this plays like XCOM, so we should get an increased aim bonus for going higher up. Okay. sure where our enemies are coming from. So I guess most of them are up here. Enemies have been alerted. Father and Warren must survive. And we could give Chich some more defense. Alright, you know what? Chich can go inside the house. Warren, you can... But there's no Overwatch in Hard West. You don't get an Overwatch, but the enemies do, so keep that in mind. So don't get too close to them. So cover. And we can switch our weapons. Let's see. Nothing. So I guess we will have to end our turn. Okay, so we've got 2 enemies coming from the north. No, 3 enemies. 4. They're all coming from the north. Holy crap, there's a 9. Okay, there's another few enemies. Probably coming from the east? Okay, here's another. Okay, 1 point of damage. Okay, we could be good on the next turn. For Father, so he'll provide covering fire on the next turn. Up. See another enemy. On this side, so we'll have Warren take care of him. Okay, bandit for 5. Come on. 69. There we go. Alright, so what's next? So we could... No, it'd be a bad idea because there's so many enemies. Or I could... have Chech hunkered down somewhere safe. I don't want to lose 200 bucks because I want the pan or some way to make more money that way. So let's see. So what? So if he fires, it's a 59%. Oh, we get much better luck. Okay, more tase. We haven't heard anybody about that. We could start taking out these bandits with... So, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 enemies, so we take out 1. We could, at best, only get like 2 hits. So I guess we take out one of the weaker ones. So 77, come on. Nice! Okay, so goes to the side. Okay, 25 luck. Oh Jesus, 20%. Whew! My God, you're taking up a lot of lucky shots, man. Okay, yeah, he's starting to lose health. So we could start sniping, so yeah, it does take XCOM mechanics, so... We could take another bandit with a 100% shot on Father, so... So, yeah, I think we should... With the repeater rifle, we'll get a 4 damage, so let's take this guy out. Okay, we have Warren. We have an enemy from this side. Or we can try to attack this bandit with our 6-shooter, 64. Go here. Don't want to burn an action point and be for nothing. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so 64, 64, 44, 44. We could take out another, but maybe I want to take out this bandit because he's got a flank on Warren, so I think I'm gonna have to take this guy out, hopefully. Come on. Ah, 64. God damn it. Hopefully in the next turn. Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna hold out much longer. I could flank. Alright, let's do it. It's 4 and it... I think only one would pass. 77 or 55. 69 versus 64. I think I'm gonna take the 69 shot with the sawed-off Cobra. Come on, man. There we go. Another 6. 3 more enemies left. Okay, we have that. Okay, we can deal with these people. But that 9, Jesus Christ. Okay, Father, what could you do? We got 4. We got a lot of good opportunities with Father, so 79 for 1 damage. 75 for 2 damage. And 74 for that bandit. So if we go here, we could flank her. Get a nice 4 instead. 4. 100% 4 damage. Take the shot. Okay, we're gonna switch our shotgun. We could... oh, great, that's the area effect of the Overwatch. And that's not fair because we can't do Overwatch shots. So maybe if we go here, does it provide cover? No, it doesn't. It's either here or do something stupid. And I think it only kicks in. God, I can't do an Overwatch shot. Okay, I could, but I don't want to take full damage, so I could do a flank. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Flip this table, get half cover. And if I shoot, we could get a 100% shot for 1 damage. It's not very good. Mort's Haze for 5 damage with a 69%, or... we're gonna have to take the 69. Come on! Ah, god dang it. Okay, so we only have Chech left, so let's give him some healing herbs to heal himself up. Back to full. I'm gonna save the Cobra for the next turn. Okay, we probably would get a hit, but I'm not gonna waste that shot. So let's try some covering fire. Soften him up for the next turn. Okay, so he's booking. Oh, he gets a flank. 53. Okay, so he's off to reload. Okay. We only get 75% for 1 damage. His father. Father would have a good shot. Okay, could... You know what, I'll go for a flank. Take cover behind here. Okay, 64. Come on. There we go. That's 4 damage. Only 1 enemy left. Okay. Sorry. Could go back. Okay. Give me some half cover. Change our gun. Okay, we could go for 2 damage for 51. Not much, but it'll do. So he's down to 7. If I move father here... Okay, we could get 100% for 2 damage in half cover. We'll take that. So he's down to 5. So next turn, we could kill him with the shot with the sawed-off Cobra. Next turn. Okay, Warren's doing good. Okay. We probably only get scratched a little. But we're not gonna get a good opportunity. Or I could go here, but I have no cover, so... Either way, he'll get a good flank no matter what. What does father have? He only has the relic. You know what? I'm gonna move father. Shoot him to weaken him. Okay, 73, so it will hit next turn. When he gets his action, so... I'm gonna have to do it. 73. 65, so we should be able to hit with that. So, come on, for 6 damage. Come on! There we go! That's it! And mission complete. And Chesh is still alive, so we still get to keep our 200 bucks.